Hey, everybody. Liz Pibito here. Ooh, my hair, hot mess. So I am at my daughter's high school state championship game, which is like 2 hours away from our house. And I had already planned on doing this live today. And God gave me the perfect story to start off with. So my question for you is, can you choose to feel better? Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. So most of you who know me know that I am an extreme introvert, borderline agoraphobe. Yeah, I prefer to be at home 99.9% of the time. I am social in a public setting, but I'd prefer just to not be in the public setting. That's the truth. So I chuckle when people are like, oh no, you have to be an extrovert because you're so animated on your videos. And I'm like, dude, you do realize that I'm by myself with no one in the room when I'm doing a video. So yeah, anyway, videos are introverts' best friends, because we can just do a video by ourselves alone, and then the people can watch it later. Okay, so anyway, I'm watching the game. They're in the third quarter now, and I'm just gonna be honest, I had to retreat to my car because it was just really overstimulating to me. Way too people-y. So had to come recharge for a few minutes in my car, and there is a process that I do that helps me regain my space and regain my focus and my energy when I'm feeling drained. And so I want to explain it to you. But before I do, I want to explain how I learned this and give you the opportunity to choose to feel better today if you want to. Okay, so not long after my dad passed away, I hired a coach who I call my mentor now and a friend. His name is Matthew David Hurtado. I was just in a really bad funk emotionally and professionally. I felt stuck, but come to find out, the reason I was stuck professionally was all about my emotions. It was all about how I felt on a daily basis. So one of our very first coaching calls, he's like, how are you feeling today, Liz? And I was like, I feel terrible. He's like, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you're super duper excited, like a kid on Christmas morning, 1 being you're catatonic in the fetal position in bed, can't get out of bed. And I was like, well, I'm on the phone with you, so I'm not a 1, but I would say honestly, I'm around a 3. I mean, I got out of bed because I'm a mom and I had to get out of bed and all of that. And he was like, okay, so you're a 3. He's like, do you want to just embrace your grief today? And do you want to just be in that space? Do you want to be a 3? Or would you rather be at a higher energy level? Would you rather feel better? He's like, there's no right or wrong answer, because some days it's okay if you just want to be in that space, especially like with the loss of a loved one or something. Some days it's just okay to grieve and to let your body feel the feelings, okay? But so I loved that about him, that he was like totally not coming from a judgmental space, but he just asked me, do you want to feel this way or do you want to feel better? And I was like, well, I want to feel better. I honestly, at that point, had never had anyone tell me or ask me and say, do you want to feel better? I can show you how to feel better right now. It like blew my mind, because I thought, wow, I've just wasted a lot of time being in a bad mood or being affected by something or allowing myself to feel sorry for myself or feel bad or whatever. Okay. So I'm here to tell you that you have a choice. You absolutely have a choice that if you're feeling bad, you can feel better. There are things you can do to help yourself feel better. This should be exciting to all of you, because we all have bad days. We all have things that happen to us. A lot of us have autoimmune disease. A lot of us have gone through loss. We have traumas. We have seasons that we go through that we're struggling financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically, in our relationships. There's legitimate, let me say that, there are legitimate reasons for you to feel bad. But if you had the opportunity to feel better, most of us would choose to feel better and not feel bad, even if it's legitimized, even if it's justified that you feel bad, okay? Hey, Shell. She said, girl, you need to look at my recent post. I just talked to my kids about this. So yeah, it needs to be said. So let's get to the nitty gritty. So some of the things you can do to help yourself to feel better are obvious. You can go outside, get some fresh air, get some sunshine, hug a tree, like literally go hug a tree. They have energy. It will make you feel better. Give it a try. Okay. Another thing you can do is dance. It's one of my favorite things to do is dance. Turn on my favorite music and dance like a crazy person. You will feel better. Hug someone, kiss someone, listen to music, eat your favorite food or something really yummy. My kids hate it when I say the word yummy. Yummy, like yummy and moist. Anyway, food makes me happy. And so like, yeah, if I want to be if I'm in a funk around lunchtime, I go have me some pho, or I go get some pupusas, and guess what? I'm in a better mood. So that may not be what you do. So there are tangible things you can do, okay? But now I'm going to talk about my very favorite process. It is called, I know this is going to be backwards, and that's okay, because I don't want you to make a screenshot. I'm actually going to link to where you can print that. Mine isn't a book because I actually went to Matthew David's workshop, but he has it, it's free. He lets anybody download the worksheet on his website, and I'm going to link as soon as I finish with this live. I'm going to go back in the description and I'm going to add the link to this worksheet, okay? But I want you to give this a try for a couple days. If you're in a funk, or maybe you have seasonal affective disorder, meaning you get sad during the winter, try this every day and see if it helps you feel better. Just give it a try, okay? It's called the ABC break process, okay? I know it's backwards. It's okay. It's okay. It's called the ABC break process. So we're going to go through it right now. I want you to do it with me, okay? So if you're going through a time, whatever it is you're going through, okay? Like for me financially right now, I'm going through a season that I did not anticipate because I lost my Young Living business. Completely lost that business, which means thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars I was expecting every single month in income is completely gone. It is out of my control. It wasn't something I chose to happen. It just happened. So in reality, in my mind, that's a big challenge that I'm having with it. It's encompassing every area of my life, okay? So that, to me, that's the thing that's bringing me down, okay? But whatever it is for you, whether it be relationships or something physical or whatever, okay? So think about whatever is keeping you from being at a 10 energy level, 10 mood, 10 feeling right now, okay? Whatever that is, think about it, okay? So the very first thing you're going to do with the ABC break process is you're going to say out loud, it is not it. So say, it is not it, and type, it is not it down in the comments, okay? That's step number 1. And now, step number 2 is you surrender control of the situation. So you say this out loud. Could I allow for just this moment for things to be exactly as they are? You're not saying forever. You're not saying it's going to be okay if it never works. You're saying, for just this moment, can I allow things to be just as they are? And you're going to have a yes or no answer. There's no right or wrong. So, okay. Now, let's say that you said yes. Okay, so then you repeat it again. You say, okay, for just this moment, can I allow it to be just as things to be just as they are a little bit more? Okay, and you're going to answer yes or no. And then you're going to keep repeating it until you kind of just feel a little less heavy about it, a little less burdened by it. So I'm going to keep saying it because I still feel it, okay? So for just this moment, could I allow things to be just as they are? Yes. Okay, for just this moment, can I allow things to remain just as they are? Yes. Okay, now for me, I'm getting emotional as I'm doing this because in my flesh, I don't want to allow it. I want to fight. I want to kick. I want to spit. I want to be mad, and I want to be wounded, and I want all those feelings. So I'm having to release it. Okay. So I feel the release now. Okay, so it's humbling. That's how it feels. Okay, now step number 3 is you go to into your imagination to a place of serenity and peace. So whether that be, you just imagine your blissful, peaceful place. For me, it's at the lake. I'm floating in the water. I can hear my kids laughing in the background and the music, and I feel the cool. You want to use all the senses when you're doing this. You feel the cool water on my legs. So I'm just going to go to my place of utopia, and I'm going to stay there for 30 seconds. So right now, go to your place of utopia and stay there for 30 seconds. Still with me? Okay, I'm not going to quite wait 30 seconds just because you're just sitting there staring at me on the screen. Okay, so now step number 4 is you picture yourself being in the image of having obtained the desired outcome. Okay, and then you play your favorite music while you're putting yourself into the scenario. And you feel it as intense as you can. And you do this for 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm not going to actually do this. I'm going to, as soon as I hit the submit or finish button here on this live, I am going to do it. So I'm going to play my favorite music. And I am going to put myself in the position to where I have income coming from any source. And I'm just fulfilling my destiny. And I am rocking it out. And I'm happy. And I am free from any burden financially. Okay, so I'm going to put myself in the future. What is future Liz going to be doing at that time? Okay, then step number 5 is to detach from the outcome. Just knowing that it already has happened, let it go. And this is the key, guys. This is the key. You have to sum it up with this. Follow your joy in every moment. Let go of the details. Follow your joy in every moment. Let go of the details. So you know what my joy is going to be when this is over and my daughter's game is over? We're going to go eat some really yummy food and laugh and have a great time tonight after the game, because that's something that will bring me joy. I love food. So we're going to go enjoy some really good food here in Waco, Texas, because we're hardly ever in Waco, so it's kind of just going to be fun. We're going to find a restaurant with some really great reviews that the food looks great, and we're going to go have a good time. Okay, so that's it. I will give you guys try this out. Like seriously, give the ABC break process a try. Because like I can already I didn't even finish it, but I just went through the steps 1 through 3 with y'all. And I can already feel the weight lifted off of me. The burden, the heaviness, the oppression of what's been bothering me about losing my business. I can already feel it gone. So I can't wait to complete number 4 and 5 so that it can leave all the way and my energy levels can be returned to where they are supposed to be. We are all worthy of feeling our very best every single day. Okay. I like what Holton Buggs said a while back, and he said, you can allow yourself to have a bad moment, but you cannot afford to have a bad day. Life is too precious. Time is the only commodity we can never get back. So don't allow yourself to have a bad day anymore. Hey, Kim says, I just love you and haven't met you yet. Love you too. So, okay, guys, that's all I've got for you. I hope this helped you. If you haven't followed me, make sure you're following me. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Have a great week. Use this process to help yourself feel better. Today, choose to feel better today. Love you. Have a great day, week, life. Bye.